Good day everyone, this is Jennifer Casabar. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I am going to present to you the topic court, which is the third pillar of Philippine criminal justice system. So the contents of our video for this morning are as follows. We have role of the court, we have the judicial component, we have the organization of courts, history and structure of courts, we have also the jurisdiction, role of court in criminal justice system, we have also the stages of court proceeding and the Sharia court. So let's begin. What is a court? Court is known as the center or core of criminal justice system in the Philippines. It is considered as the arbiter of justice. The court conduct hearing and render authoritative judgment. So court is an organ of the government belonging to the judicial department whose function is the application of the laws to controversies brought before it, and the public for the administration of justice. So, ibig sabihin, ang kanyang main na functions ay ang pag-a-apply ng laws para magkaroon ng pagkakasundo sa mga controversies or conflict between the two parties. So, in order for the court to solve the controversies between the two parties, kailangan niyang i-apply ang ating mga batas. Okay? The role of the court is to interpret and apply the laws of the land. So, here are other role of the court in our criminal justice system. Letter A, judges supervise police procedures by signing warrants and ruling on the admissibility of evidence. Judges interact with defendants by informing them of the charges against them, accepting pleas, setting bail, providing counsel, and sentencing them to a particular punishment. The judges supervise prosecutors and the defense attorney doing preliminary hearings and trials to ensure that the rules of the court are followed. In effect, judges must ensure that the law is being followed and the law is applied fairly and properly. Okay? So, the role of the court, most importantly on the part of the judge, okay, he is the one who supervises all of those police procedures so that he would come up to proper signing of warrants and also with the ruling on the admissibility of evidence. The judges will interact with the defendants wherein, yun nga, meron pong karapatan na ma-inform doon sa nature ng charges against doon sa mga accused natin. He will be the one to accept pleas and also pagsiset ng bail or piyansa, pagbibigay or pagpo-provide ng counsel or abogado doon sa nasasakdal kung wala siyang may provide para sa kanyang sarili, at ganoon din sa pagbibigay ng sentence within the particular punishment. So, the judges also supervises or monitors yung mga tagalitis natin or mga prosecutor and also with our defense attorney when they are conducting preliminary hearings, okay, wherein the judge needs to ensure that the rules of the court are being followed and also that the law is being applied fairly and properly. Okay. So, we have the judicial components. So, we have the court in private practice, and we have also the PAW or public attorney and other legal aid lawyers. We have also the category of courts. Number 1 category is as to whether have original or appellate jurisdiction or not. So, letter A, we have trial courts, and letter B, we have appellate or review courts. So, under trial courts, we have regional trial courts or RTC. We have also METC, tawag po dyan, Metropolitan Trial Court, METC po ang tawag dyan. We have also the MTCC or municipal trial court in cities. They are usually composed of two or more branches. We have also the MTC or municipal trial courts. We have also the MCTC or Municipal Circuit Trial Court. This presides over two or more municipalities composed of two or more branches. So those are under trial courts. And for letter B, we have the Appellate or Review Court. Okay, kung saan po pwedeng umapila. Okay. We have the RTC or Regional Trial Court. We have also the Court of Appeal. And letter C, we have also the Supreme Court. These have appellate jurisdiction when a person is charged to life imprisonment or death penalty, which provided by law is automatically. Okay? And as to levels, okay, we have the court of first level, we have the court of second level, we have also court of third level, and court of fourth level. Okay? So under court of first level, it try and decide in the first instance. So those crime punishable by 6 years and 1 day or higher. Okay, that is on the part of MTC and MCTC, which is the court of second level. Okay. Court of second level, try in the first instance all crimes punishable by 6 years, 1 day, and higher. Okay. Review cases by the court of first instance, that is the uh, RTC. Okay. And the court of third level, we have the court of appeal. So, review decisions of court of second level except death and life imprisonment kasi po ang death at life imprisonment is a part po ng fourth level. Okay? Which is the Supreme Court. Okay? So, I repeat po ang pag-review po ng kaso ay level to level. So, ibig sabihin, pagka ang kaso mo ay galing sa MTC, pag mag-a-appeal ka po dyan is sa RTC. Okay? Pag galing po sa RTC ang kaso mo at gusto mo umapila, you need to appeal on the third level, which is the Court of Appeal, and then Court of Appeal to Supreme Court. Okay? So next, let's talk about what is jurisdiction. Jurisdiction is the power and authority of the court to take cognizance of an offense and to pronounce the judgment or sentence provided by law after trial in the manner prescribed. So, when we say authority, it is the jurisdiction to hear and try a particular offense and impose the particular punishment for it. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung nagbibigay ng authority sa isang judicial court na i-hear at i-try ang particular na controversies at mag-impose ng punishment through application of our laws. Okay? So, ano ba yung tatlong requisites? Okay? Para masabi mong meron kang jurisdiction. Okay? Number 1, we have the subject matter. Okay? When we see the subject matter, the offense by virtue of the imposable penalty or its nature is one which the court is by law authorized to take cognizance of. So, ibig sabihin, si judicial court ay meron siyang particular jurisdiction over the subject matter. So, example, we have the Supreme Court or Court of Appeals. So, yung Supreme Court at Court of Appeals ay parehong appellate court. So, ibig sabihin, this is particularly for appeals or doon sa pag-aapila. Okay? So, for example, MTC, for subject matter, is ang kanilang tinatry at ini-hear dyan ay for those cases or violation of municipal or city ordinances. Okay? Or those below 6 years of punishment. And for RTC or Regional Trial Court, okay, above 6 years for of punishment. Okay, that is for subject matter. Okay, may karapatan, yung jurisdiction, ito yung court. Okay, na i-hear o i-try yung case na ito. Okay, so number 2, the person of the accused. Okay, the person of the accused, so ibig sabihin dyan, the person charged with the offense must have been brought by its presence for trial, forcibly by warrant of arrest or upon its voluntary submission in the court. Okay, so ibig sabihin, meron pong jurisdiction yung ating court doon sa tao na yon. Either siya po ay nabigyan ng warrant or siya po ay volunteer na mag-submit ng kanyang sarili. Okay? And number 3 is the territory where the offense was committed. The offense must have been committed or any of its essential ingredients took place within the territorial jurisdiction of the court. So, ibig sabihin, magkakaroon lang ng jurisdiction ang court na yon kung ang krimen ay nangyari doon sa kanilang jurisdiction or territory. Okay? So, that is for jurisdiction. Ito yung karapatan na i-hear or i-try ang isang tao through the application of the laws. Okay? The subject matter, the person of the accused, and the territory where the offense was committed are the 3 requisites na masasabi mo na meron kang jurisdiction doon. Okay? So, next, we have the history and structure of courts. For history and structure of courts, we have Court of the Gate. Court of the Gate is considered as the ancient court of Israel. We have also the Solon, chief magistrate of ancient Greece. We have also the Rome. The Rome marked the development of complex structure of courts in which criminal, law, civil, and other jurisdictions have been differentiated. Ecclesiastical court, ito po primarily for religious matters. So, ibig sabihin, ang kanilang mga ine-exercise na jurisdiction dito ay yung mga religious matters. And for military courts, syempre, it is for military service or person in military service, both in time of war and in time of peace. Okay? So, next, we have also the organization of courts. We have the regular courts. For regular courts, we have intermediate appellate courts. Intermediate appellate courts is exercises administrative, ceremonial, or non-adjudicatory functions. Regional trial court presided by 720 RTC judges in each region. Okay? We have also metropolitan trial courts. Okay? Or the METC. I-include ko po dito yung MTC or Municipal Trial Court. We have also the MTCC or Municipal Trial Court in cities. And MCTC, which is the Municipal Circuit Trial Courts. They are also considered as regular courts. For special courts, okay, bakit siya tinawag na special? Kasi po, meron lamang pong special na case na dapat i-hearing dito sa court na ito. So, for example, we have the Court of Tax Appeals. The Court of Tax Appeals is created under RA 1125. Okay? Exclusive appellate jurisdiction to review an appeal of the decisions of the BIR involving internal revenue taxes and decisions of the Bureau of Customs involving custom duties. So, sa madaling salita, ang Court of Tax Appeals ay para po sa mga kaso pertaining to taxes or mga buwis. Okay, and number 2 is created by PD 1606. We have the Sandigan Bayan, which hears government employees regarding or officials regarding anti-graft and corruptions, okay, or unexplained wealth, and the like. Okay, those are special courts. We have also the quasi-judicial agencies. So these are administrative bodies under the executive branch. We have the National Labor Relations Board or Commission, and we have also the Board of Compensation. We have also Employees Compensation and Commission. So let's talk about jurisdiction of barangay justice system. Okay? The jurisdiction of barangay justice system was created by virtue of PD or Presidential Decree 1508, 1508. Okay? PD 1508 or the barangay law prescribes the procedure for setting disputes in barangay level. So, cases falling within the jurisdiction of the barangay, which are preferred first to the barangay secretary for failure of the contending parties to come into an agreement in the barangay level. However, should there be an agreement reached before the barangay chairman or the pangkat ng tagapagkasundo, the barangay secretary transmit the settlement agreed upon by the parties to the clerk of the MPC within from the date of settlement. Okay? So, meron po mga cases na pwede pong isettle muna within the barangay level kahit na hindi na po yun bibigyan ng kaso sa mga court natin. Okay? So, the agreement na sila ay nagkasundo, yan po ay isisend ng ating barangay secretary sa MTC that they come up with settlement. Okay? So, ano ba yung mga cases or mga offenses na punishable by RPC or Revised Penal Code but cognizable by the lupon are as follows. So, ito po yun. Mga pwede pong cases na pwede pong isettle doon sa barangay level. So, number 1, we have alarms and scandal are under Article 155. Uses of false certificate under Article 175. Concealing one's true name and other personal circumstances. Ayan. Under Article 178, Paragraph 2. We have also physical injuries in a tumultuous affray. Article 252, slight physical injuries and maltreatment. Article 266, other forms of trespass. Other slight threats, pananakot. Other light coercion or unjust vexation. Some forms of theft. Altering boundary or landmarks. Yan po yung mga karamihan na mga kino-complaint doon po sa part ng barangay level, yung pag-alter ng boundary or landmarks, gaya po ng mga muhon sa lupa, okay? Other deceits, mga panloloko, mga pagsisinungaling, arson of property or of small value, social cases of malicious mischief, paninira ng gamit, other mischief, slander by deed, not in a serious nature, slight slander, intriguing against honor, which could be part of chismis. We have also theft, swindling, or malicious mischief committed or caused by a certain relatives where there is no criminal but civil liability. So take note, all of these are punishable by imprisonment not exceeding 30 days and or a fine not more than 200 pesos. So, yan po yung mga offenses, okay? Punishable po yan ng hindi po tataas ng 30 days at meron pong fine na 200 pesos. Okay, those are offenses which could be settled on the barangay level. Okay, or lupon ng mga tagapagkasundo. We have also the jurisdiction of MTC. Okay, MTC stands for Municipal Trial Court. Of course, ang kanilang jurisdiction or authority na i-hear at itry ang isang controversy ay yung mga violations of city or municipal ordinances committed within their respective territorial jurisdiction. Okay, so for example, within the here in Binalonan, okay? So, kung nakumit po ang violation ng ating city or municipal ordinance, itatry po yan doon sa ating MTC or Municipal Trial Court. And number 2, all offenses punishable with imprisonment of not exceeding 4 years and 2 months, or a fine not more than 4,000 or both, provided that in offenses involving damage to property through criminal negligence, it shall have exclusive jurisdiction where the imposable fines does not exceed 20,000 pesos. So, ibig sabihin, isa pa po sa jurisdiction ng mga MTC ay yung may mga imprisonment na hindi po mag-exceed or sa sobra ng 4 years and 2 months at ganun din yung may mga fine na 4,000 pesos. Including na po dyan yung may mga offenses with regards to damage to property, okay, with a fine does not exceed 20,000 pesos. Pero pag nag-exceed na po yan, syempre sa mas higher court na po yan. Next, jurisdiction of RTC or Regional Trial Court in criminal case. So, the RTC are now vested with exclusive regional or regional jurisdiction to try all offenses punishable with imprisonment higher than 6 years, but jurisdiction over criminal cases heretofore cognizable by the Sandigan Bayan, where the penalty by law is still limited to more than 4 years and 2 months but not higher than 6 years, or a fine of more than 4,000 pesos but not higher than 6,000 pesos, or both, as provided in PD number 1861, is not affected by RA 7691, otherwise there will be no more cases left to be tried in Sandigan Bayan. So to make it short, ang jurisdiction po ng RTC ay yung may mga offenses na punishable ng 6 years pataas. Okay. How about Sandigan Bayan? Okay, Sandigan Bayan, cases involving RA 3019. Okay, as amended, otherwise known as the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act of or RA 1379, or the so-called Unexplained Wealth, and Chapter 2, Section 2, Title 7 of the RPC, which is the bribery or panunuhol. Okay, and another pa po na jurisdiction ng Sandigan Bayan ay yung mga other felonies or offenses committed by public officers and employees in relation to their office, including those employed in government-owned or controlled corporations, whether simple or complex, with other crimes, where the penalty by law is higher than prison, correctional, or imprisonment for 6 years, or a fine of 6,000 pesos, provide, however, the offense of felonies mentioned in this paragraph, where the penalty prescribed by law does not exceed prison, correctional, or imprisonment for 6 years, or a fine of 6,000 pesos, shall be tried by the proper RTC, Metropolitan Trial Court, MTC, or MCTC. So, to make it short, for Sandigan Bayan is yung may mga kaso ng anti-graft and corruption, unexplained wealth, including bribery, at ganoon din po yung mga na-commit na mga public officers natin or employees, including their offices, in relation to their offices. Okay? So, lastly, we have role of court in the criminal justice system, because on the next video, dun ko po continue yung discussion natin. Okay? The role of the court in the criminal justice system is to settle actual controversies involving rights which are legally demandable and enforceable. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, para po i-settle yung mga controversies or conflict between the two parties and also yung mga karapatan na mga naba-violate. Number 2 is to determine whether there has been grave abuse of discretion amounting to lack of jurisdiction on the part of any branch of instrumentality of the government to render authoritative judgment, pagbibigay po ng decision, the frontline defender of democracy, freedom, and human dignity,
the only institution capable of identifying and maintaining the proper balance between the conflicting rights of the individual and those of the state and society. And of course, it is the court that everyone turns to for justice. Nakabase po tayo or umaasa po tayo lahat sa court sa pagbibigay po ng tamang hustisya sa mga tao. Okay? And also, it is twisted as a shield of innocence and the impartial guardian of civil rights. It is the court that our citizens primarily feel the keen cutting edge of the law and the final arbiter of justice. Okay? That's why it is very important that the law should be fair and properly applied to all persons. Okay? So, for more videos, kindly please click the subscribe button and the notification bell. So, that's all for today. So, please be updated for the continuation of our discussion. So, thank you and have a good day.